Iowa's got some of the cheapest car insurance rates in the country. Sounds great, right? Until you realize the state minimum coverage is so low that one accident, just one, can wipe out your entire liability limit before the medical bills are halfway paid. And that's if you don't hit a deer, which in Iowa, you probably will. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Iowa requires, what actually protects you, and why the difference matters. Iowa requires 20,000 in bodily injury per person, 40,000 per accident, and 15,000 in property damage liability. Now, here's the problem. Average hospital admission in Iowa runs between $15,000 and $25,000. A serious injury, we're talking 100 grand or more. Your 20,000 limit gets eaten up fast. And that 15,000 property damage minimum, average used car in Iowa costs 25,000. New cars go over 48,000. You're looking at a major gap. Iowa ranks top 5 nationally for deer vehicle collisions. 1 in 55 chance you hit a deer every single year. That's twice the national average. Here's what matters. Deer collisions are covered by comprehensive insurance, not collision. If you're carrying liability only to save a few bucks, a deer strike that totals your car comes entirely out of your pocket. In Iowa, comprehensive isn't optional. The risk is too high. So, what does real protection actually run you? In Des Moines Metro, full coverage with decent limits sits around 12 to 1500 a year. Rural Iowa, where rates are lowest in the Midwest, you're looking at 800 to 1,000 for the same coverage. That's the difference between minimum junk coverage and protection that actually covers you. Not a huge gap for peace of mind. The biggest mistake I see from Iowa drivers, and I mean all the time in my agency, is carrying liability only to save money. You're saving maybe 200, 250 a year, but you're betting your entire vehicle that you won't have a deer strike, hailstorm, or equipment on the road. I've seen clients in rural Iowa lose vehicles worth $15,000-$20,000 because they skipped comprehensive. 250 bucks a year is not the place to gamble. Here's what makes sense in Iowa. 100,000 in bodily injury per person, 300,000 per accident, 100,000 in property damage, and uninsured motorist coverage the same amounts, because about 10 to 12% of Iowa drivers have zero insurance. You're protecting yourself against their mistakes. Add 5 to 10,000 in med pay and comprehensive and